Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm feeling so much better. I know in last week's video I wasn't even on camera. I literally just like voiceovered everything basically. She's back and she's better. This is going to be like a little chit chatty sit down. I have my coffee back there. I'm gonna sip on some coffee. Life update video, I guess you could say. Just like how my life is going. I wanna update you guys. We're just gonna chit chat, talk about things I've been doing, sharing a funny story time and thoughts I have about it and stuff.
I just feel like I'm constantly thinking. Like I'm constantly thinking about things. Like you guys just like constantly analyze every little thing of your life.
Because that's what I do. The story time in the title first. I'll talk about what happened recently. I know this is relatable. I know people deal with stuff like this and it was just so funny to be like faced with it and have such a different reaction to it and such a different feeling and realize like how good that feels to be like confident in yourself that like it doesn't really affect you, it doesn't make you mad. Last week, me and Sebastian were at his company Christmas party. I look forward to company Christmas parties as a wife so much because it's a chance for me to see his like second family, the people he works with and is around all day, every day. Get to meet everyone, talk to everyone, just, you know, be social, have a nice dinner, of course. We had a great time at dinner, chit-chatting with everyone, having a little drinky drink, and then we Uber back to the hotel. I didn't have anything to change into, so I wore my nice silver Christmas dress, like a Christmas party dress. It was bougie, okay? And I wear this dress and my Uggs, okay? And we slayed. We went out downtown. We were walking to the bar. Seb is just looking like $1,000,000, okay? Literally, he's getting so many compliments as we walk by. So we walk in and this lady's like, oh my God, you look so good, or like complimented his outfit. And I'm like, oh, of course, like he was just getting compliments, like that's so cute. And then she started asking us questions and she kept trying to talk to us, like literally the second we walked in this bar. And she's standing with her husband who's like tall. She's a little bit older than us probably. I would say they were definitely a couple in their 30s, but she seemed like a vibe. Like she just seemed extroverted, outgoing. I love people like that. But she was like specifically talking to Seb. She's obviously like kind of feeling him and I kind of like catch on to that quick. But like she's with her husband and we go upstairs looking for everyone, didn't see anyone, come right back down and immediately she's like, how is it up there? Like just trying to talk to us. Super nice, nothing wrong, okay? Nothing wrong, but I'm getting the vibe. I'm like, okay, she's pretty talkative to Seth, you know? We walk like to the back of the bar and we're chilling there. We find our friends and we're just like dancing, hanging out. They get like a drink or two. Since his friend was like having so much fun, he was like buying people drinks and everything. We were just like talking, laughing. There's a lady with roses walking by. So he somehow slips this girl money, buys the rose, hands it to me, and all I hear is, he got that for you, obviously, Sebastian. And he just kept like, oh, Sebastian got that for you. So I'm just like holding on to this pretty rose. His friend is like very generous, like that's the best way to put it. And then the girl, I didn't even see her, she comes out of nowhere, the same one that was talking to Seb at the beginning and like really trying to conversate with him. And she comes over and I think the first thing she says is she goes, oh my God, that's so pretty. Who got that for you? And I think she was trying to kind of like feel out if this was my husband, if this was my boyfriend, if this was my friend, my brother, something like that. Like I think she was trying to be like, who gave you that rose, you know? So I'm just kind of like, him. I think maybe because I didn't say like, oh, it's my husband or whatever. She immediately looks at him and she's like, do you want to dance? I was like, oh my God, Seb is getting hit on right now. Like hardcore right in front of me. Granted, she doesn't know. It's all good. Like I just start giggling. I know Seb would never do anything and he's never gonna go off and dance with a girl in front of, like, so I'm just like laughing, like what's Seb gonna say? Points to his ring and puts his hand up. He's like, I'm married. Not in like a mean way or anything like that. Like we're obviously like, it's all good, girl. Like it is all good. They just don't know we're together. So how can you get mad? Especially when you're married too. It's like, like we're married. And then she was like, oh my God, congratulations. And then she was like, do you want to dance or something to me? And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm not lit right now. So you could tell she was like kind of disappointed, but then she freaking says that she has her fiance over there. So she was with a guy just asking and like obsessing over my husband. And I'm obviously just like being silly. Like she probably didn't even care. She's probably just like picking the guy she thought was cute, wanted to like dance with somebody new. Some people are swingers and maybe that's a thing. I don't know. I've always known him to be like a very loyal person. And there's not even a doubt in my mind. Like there's not even a thought in my mind. So when that happens and you're in a secure relationship, it's just like funny. It's just like, hell yeah, girl. You know what? Hell yeah. So that night after the bar, we walked back to the hotel. I ate so many cookies. I ate so much chocolate bar. I was like jelly bean sweets. I was like jelly bean sweets. I watch her videos and I'm like, I just want that. Like I, low-key, I'm watching too many mukbangs. I've had to nip it in the bud because no, I can't. I just start craving crumble. I start craving Taco Bell. It's like actually a problem at this point. My entire For You page is like mukbangs. I had my jelly bean sweets moment and it was everything. It was worth every calorie. I had a grilled cheese chicken burrito. I had a bean burrito and I had nacho fries with sauce. That was a cheat day for me. And that was at 4 a.m., which is like even worse. Like eating right before bed is actually not good. My body hates it. So anyways, that was like our little fun weekend last weekend. And then the weekend before that, we were in the same area at Apocalypse. I know I made a video talking recently about how like I'm not really raving anymore, which is still true. I'm really not going to be going crazy in the new year. Next year will be the first year we don't go to EDC. If somehow the EDC gods want to get us there, but we're not going to pay for it this year. We're going to save our money. We spend thousands of dollars on EDC every year and it's actually concerning. We're not going to be doing that for a little while. We're going to save our money. We're not going to put so much money into one festival that's only 3 days long. We've obviously done it so many years in a row. We can wait a little bit, wait for the magic to come back, save our coin a little bit more, be more responsible. I'm so sad though. That doesn't sound real. No, it makes me sad. It's nostalgic. It's how me and my husband fell in love. Like it's just so important to me. So the fact that we're missing it feels like an adult move though. Like it feels like a good move. Like I said, we did the finances and I don't think we were realizing how much we spent. And it was a good $4,000 to $5,000 every year. And that's crazy. So we don't know what we're doing next year. We're probably gonna do Apocalypse again for sure. Other than that, I have no idea. Which Apocalypse next year is obviously gonna be in November. I might not really be raving next year and that just feels freaking crazy. We really just want to be better at saving. We want to have better life experiences on the daily. We're just like really starting to get into a better place financially and stuff. So it's like, let's just make it even better and let's start cutting out stuff that we really don't need to do. But I love festivals. I love having fun. I love music. We do have 2 vacations we might go on next year. We might do one next year, one the following year. So we're gonna do stuff like that, you know, like go travel again, like just enjoy life, enjoy a savings for once. I'm kind of still really in my sober era. Like I broke it a little bit for Apocalypse. I don't want to have to break that all the time, break my routine, get sick. I feel like next year is going to be so good. I'm really excited. Let me know if you guys want like a little, I might share it. I might not though. I might keep it private and personal, sharing my New Year's resolutions. Let me know if you guys would want to see something like that because I feel like that's kind of cute. Just like share our resolutions. I want to be really intentional next year. I want to be the best wife I can be. I want to cook more, which I'm already starting to do. I just learned how to pan cook chicken. I was always so afraid because I was like, oh my God, chicken is so scary to cook because you don't want it to be like pink on the inside, you know, and undercooked because it'll make you really sick. But I learned how to do it. It literally takes like 15 minutes to pan fry chicken and I put like this butter garlic seasoning and stuff on it. It is so good. Seb was over the moon. So just know, ladies, cook for your man. Trust me, cook for your man. They will be very happy about it, and a fresh home cooked meal is healthy for them. Otherwise, I don't know if your husbands are anything like my husband, but he will go and he will get the little snackies out and the unhealthy stuff and the processed food. It's like, no, I'm gonna make us a healthy dinner every night and it's gonna be good. So I'm like literally becoming a cook. I don't just bake, I also cook, okay? I am trying to be the best version of myself, the most mature version of myself, and just keep growing as a person, keep working on my fitness. Once you get into fitness like this, once you do cardio every day, it does not stop. It is so addicting. It feels so good on my mental and physical health. I obviously have so much energy. Ever since I started working out, I'm able to post on YouTube again. It's like you just have so much energy for life. You have so much energy for everything. I love working out. I highly recommend it for the new year. You guys work out if you haven't started. Like it is truly amazing to be able to have an able body and to be able to move it. If you're not moving it, what are you doing? 2025 is going to be a beautiful year. We're going to keep trying to do the YouTube energy, keep posting once a week. I'm going to try my best. If I miss a Saturday, just know I will be back, but I don't think I am really anytime soon. I don't plan to. I really plan to just get something out, even if it's like something like this where I'm just updating you on my life. Love talking to you guys. I love the little community I do have. Like I love when you guys come to my DMs on Instagram and talk about videos I posted or how it's helped you or my weight loss videos helping you. I love it. I love it. And I've seen people say I've lost this much amount of weight because of you. That's crazy. That makes me so happy. I have a purpose on this planet. If I am entertaining people for even a few minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or helping them change their life, like that's incredible. Like I will keep doing that. I've learned a lot. I've changed a lot. You guys know this. And I'm gonna share it with the world. I have a few fun plans coming up, and we're actually celebrating Christmas early this year, which is like exciting. We're gonna celebrate Christmas actually on Sebastian's birthday with my family. So we're gonna celebrate a little early so we can all be together, and it's gonna be so cute. I'm really looking forward to that. That is in a few days. That's like next week. And then actual Christmas Day we get to spend with Callie, and we're probably gonna get her like a little gift, have her open everything, and just like spend a little day as a family together, because I know like holidays and Christmas can get really stressful and really busy, and I'm just really excited for it to not be like that this year. And like all of my gifts are already bought that I wanted to get people and my family and stuff. Like everything's already done basically, so it feels really good. Like I'm not stressed at all. Dude, I just did my taxes. That's how much I am ahead of the new year. And I want to be ahead of the game for everything and just be on my stuff, on my productive grind. I already calculated my taxes, basically. Taxes are a lot easier when you don't make a lot of money. And that is okay. That is okay. I was telling Steph yesterday, and I was like, I love being a brokey, aka he takes care of everything. It's been a really good week. It's been a really good last few weeks. I'm ready to end the year strong, end it relaxed, end it in my soft life era, because I feel like I am officially fully in it. And it feels so good. I don't stress like I used to. And a soft life for me is like security, stability, love, friendship, family, coffee, mostly soberness. That's a soft life to me. Cuddling with my dog every day, working out every day. It's beautiful. It's such an amazing, chill, mundane life, and I love it. I wouldn't change a freaking thing. So I hope you guys are ending out the year strong, and I hope you enjoyed this little chit-chatty video. Maybe we'll do more like life updates when I have like fun things to talk about and silly little stories and all of that. I feel like that would be really fun. We could just have a little coffee talk, you know? I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye guys.
That's my girl. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. This is how she looks at me all day. She's just like, what are you doing, mother?